Hello. Sorry it's a bit delayed. Also let me know if the volume is too loud. I increased it a little bit. So today's we're just gonna go over the final stand-ins off Supreme Stand Table. I've kind of put off the lot like over the weekend. I was busy, so I didn't do day 8 either. So this will be for day 9 only. I'm just gonna compare my initial predictions to after day 2, what I said would be at the end, and what there is actually at the end. So week did win. I came in chosen 2 because I lost 2 games on my battle reports. Lost to Pepperlex and Jamie. Jamie was a lot closer than Pepperlex. Pepperlex was 6-3. Jamie was 5-4. One thing I didn't like is that I played Panaka twice. I feel really bad for him. I beat him basically back to back almost. I don't think you should play. If you played someone once, you should never play them again. That's my opinion. Novice did have a lot of people. Grandmaster ish. This one was what I predicted, I'm pretty sure. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop over into the game and hop over into Excel and just see. Okay, so we're in Excel now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go straight to this one. I'm just gonna put this final data set. What we'll do, we're extrapolate. So we had these. What we'll do, I'll just copy this over. 48. And all these are going to be blue. Okay, so without further ado, Novice had 2,374, 1,936, Master them 926, 755, Grandmaster 296, Grandmaster 2 had 288, and Grandmaster 1 had 149, with chosen all being correct. So as we see, it's a lot lower than initial predictions. And we do not know about these two yet. These could be a lot higher or a lot lower. But this is our final rating. Compared to that, we looked like we dropped 1,944 players, which is quite a lot of players from that day 1 prediction. Or wait, day 2 prediction. We're sitting at basically between the day 3 and 4 mark based on players. But in terms of spread, if we go to the day 3, so we predicting is a lot more spread, almost double percentage, which isn't great. So I'm not gonna make a curve. What I'll do, I'll add it to the current data thing. But just looking at the predictions, we're down a lot. This obviously doesn't change, but if we look at our first prediction, 1,488 compared to 4,591. If we look at that as a percentage, so we do 1,488 divided by 4,591, bracket it, then times that by 100. Sorry, I need to put equals in front. That's 32%. 32% of my. So my prediction was that first day we did drop a lot of players. Okay, so I'm just going to do the comparison and then my final thoughts I'll do. So let's add it in. So select data. We need to add a data set. This is going to be final standings day 9. Series set is going to be we do there to there, and we put that to the top. So it's the dark blue we're looking at. Oh, what happened there? I am. Try that again. Final standings day 9. Series data will be this series data. So clear that. Add that in there. Move that to the top. Press OK. So as we see, novice is triple what we were expecting. So what's that? Day 7. Day 7 we were only predicting that. We're predicting more players in the Master 1, Master 2, Novice 1 than we were here. So looking at our predictions based on thing is all down. So these two are up. So same, down. Lowest, lowest by a long shot. Lowest by a little bit. Lowest nearly half. Highest, highest. What can I say from that? It does show it shows a few things. It shows a lack of commitment from some players. Some players may not have played, i.e. pressed the button, which is one of the biggest defects for this event. It should be an automatic event. You shouldn't have to enter each time to be you shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to enter each time to be able to participate in the event. Let's just go to this though, but well, that 23, not even a quarter of players are going to have these animated Felucias. So we come into here, and that takes up 8 of the ranks, and there's not even a quarter of the players. 8 out of, what was it? 10, 8 out of 13. So there's 5 ranks where you don't get this animated, and there is more than 75% in those 5 ranks. Basically, if someone misses, if a lot of people miss the early days, so day 1, 2, it basically means that you basically just lose 2 of these. The highest rank you can attain is Grandmaster 2, which then makes a bottleneck, meaning that less players can even get to that. So the main thing in this game they need to address for this game mode, they need to address if a player does not press enter, that player needs to be every player should be automatically entered in. Obviously, day 1 you have to manual enter to join the event unless you're in the 512 players who automatically enter. But other than that, you should be automatically entered each day. There should not be a difference between players for that. The reason these players are automatically entered is because they met a criteria which basically enabled them to be entered for be entered. Yeah, we can't see that. To be entered. I think it should apply to everyone. I think these are automatically entered at this tier. Everyone's automatically entered at this tier. Every player in the game who meets the criteria, every player is automatically entered, be AFK or not. And then we go down to the battle things. Every player is automatically entered, Obviously, if you don't set teams, obviously you just get a random team placed down for you, so those players will not get out of the early stages, but it enables active players to progress a little bit further, which I think should be the case. Maybe not inactive players, so you still have to enter actually. But I think everyone should have to enter. I think these players should start there, but every player should have to enter, and then based on your record, you should be then assigned to your divisions. But I don't think that it should be players start here. I think if players start here, will that affect? Because they'll still be able to get to Mythic. Okay, that's an interesting one because obviously this is the gap you need for no one to get Mythic from here and to only have one person Mythic here. It's an interesting situation on where to put players at the start. I do like the split, don't get me wrong. I think though, enter day one, yes. After day one, it should be automatic. That's for everyone. So other than that, thank you for watching. This will be the last part of this series. I do hope you've enjoyed them. I know they've been a little bit talkative, not a lot of gameplay, but we'll have some gameplay coming up soon for the new hero. That'll be Wednesday, Thursday when I get E3. Anything else? Other than that, thank you for watching and have a good one.